So, the Shabbat Shalom, or Sabbath peace, wasn't really so peaceful at all, was it? Because of all these rockets. Was it 160 rockets on Shabbat? And then on Sunday, so many more on Tzfat, on the northern town. I mean, you can't let this continue. You have to put a stop to it. I think the best way to put a stop to it is to actually make sure Iran the head of the octopus doesn't become nuclear. And that means we have to strike the nuclear sites. I know Saudi Arabia at the same time is calling for a two-state solution, having this big conference. But you look and you say, who's our partner there? Who can really beat what Hamas? No, absolutely. They're murderers. So who? And then you have UNRWA. They have to be removed. I mean, these people literally, how did they not see all the tunnels? And what about UNIFIL in Lebanon? How did they not see all the tunnels and all the weapons depot and all this stuff? And you wonder, there's a great refining fire that's happening right now around the world. You can't have dolls found right next to RPGs, right next to huge weapons caches in Lebanon. Remember the Snow White and Mickey Mouse and all that was right next to a huge tunnel where all these hostages were held and being tortured and killed. This is not right. And there's this time of great purification. You look at the 769th Brigade in Lebanon, and you see what they're doing. They're locating all of these RPGs, Cornet, thermobaric missiles, grenades, rockets, AK-47s, rifles, sniper rifles, Barretts. I myself see like 5 trucks a night come in of so many weapons. And I realize, it's only a miracle. We're living in a miracle. The fact that we haven't been on the receiving end of all those explosions, all those bullets. The fact is it's a miracle that we're able to remove them before they blow us up and hurt us. Now, what's also a miracle is Shayetet 13. It's like our Navy SEALs here of Israel, to go in collaboration with the German naval vessels, Unit 502 as well, in collaboration with all kinds of amazing, and I'm not going to tell you all of the elite forces that were part of this, but we were able to capture Amhaz. Okay, now this guy Amhaz, Imad Amhaz, he's got a lot of knowledge. He's a naval guy from the Hezbollah, so he's got a lot of knowledge. He was in his house alone in Batroun, south of Tripoli, and so just what a phenomenal thing that over 25 people were able to go by sea secretly at night and come out of the water and go from, to Hezbollah missiles at the same time were being fired onto Metula, onto Tzfat, onto all over the Galilee, but at the same time we're removing the threat. That's what I find amazing, is that we're able to remove this threat. And that's one of the reasons why I continue doing what I'm doing. Not because I'm forced to. We all are mandatory draft here as reservists. But the reason why I do it is because I know that I have been trained to have the ability to help protect the Galilee. And to actually, UN Resolution 1701 from 2006 said they should not be there. These weapons should not be there. These terrorists should not be there. They should all be beyond the Litani River. That's like 40 kilometers in. So that's going to happen. And we're going to see, hopefully, a partnership with the Lebanese and say, stop the Iranian influence. Stop letting other people dominate your country. Stop that. And I think there was even Ambassador Lisa Johnson urges Lebanese, urges the Lebanese to stand up against these bullies, against these thugs, against these tyrants. And what I find very, very interesting, and I wanted to bring this up to you guys, is that Channel 12 reported that as of September 2024, Hamas has profited $500 million from humanitarian aid deliveries. Now, I know there's kind of a narrative like, no, you're not doing enough for the humanitarian situation. But I'm saying, like, what else can we do? What should we do? Tell me. And we'd love to know what people think here. And at the same time, there's still underground Hamas factories of weapons being found, and we're having to destroy them, where terrorists are continuing to go and try to continue a medieval type zombie Nazi apocalypse anarchy. You know what God says? He says, enough's enough. Deuteronomy 20 verse 4, he says, the Lord your God is he who goes with you to fight for you against your enemies, to give you victory. And that victory may sometimes take a little longer than what we hoped. But God declares, I scattered you, but I regather you. And all of the forces of evil are against the regathering. It's called Aliyah. I'm glad to be part of the Aliyah Return Center. I hope you will be part of the Aliyah Return Center in the future. If you want to be part of the Aliyah Return Center in any way, just write info@aliyahreturncenter.com, the way we spell it right here on the channel. And we're looking forward to hearing from you. That's info@aliyahreturncenter.com. There's a great Aliyah of Jewish people from all over the world that is going to happen in the near future because of anti-Semitism, because of the prophecies and so on. Please be part of being on the right side of history. May God bless you.